What happens when a bloodthirsty lion enters the hyena's territory to attack? Let's watch it now. The lion appears, disrupting the meal of the hyenas. The lion has caught the hyena. It tries to bite its opponent, showing the lion's determination to steal the prey. The hyena is known as the most sinister and cunning of animals on the planet. They rarely hunt on their own, but often steal prey from other animals. However, many studies have shown that lions often steal food from hyenas more. This time, the lions won. They took the bait from the whole herd. The two hyenas guard around the prey they've just caught. The lion creeps forward, watching the opportunity to snatch the bait. At the right time, the lion increases its speed to attack the hyenas. The lion unleashes a storm of attacks on the opponent. Thanks to the bite of the lion's mouth, the hyena had a chance to escape. Although it saved its life, the hyenas also suffered many injuries. It would be quite difficult for the time to come. Seeing a hyena by the lakeside, the two lions quickly approached. They rushed to knock down the hyena, and after not very long, the hyena was brought to the ground. Black night is the perfect time to start the hunt. While enjoying their meal, the hyenas had to receive an uninvited guest. The lion pounced on the hyena closest to it and unleashed a merciless attack. The battle was extremely fierce until another hyena intervened and the fight stopped. The result of the lion running into the deep forest to find a new target. The hyena is seriously injured. It's hard to survive tonight. The hungry tiger has found the main dish of the day, the hyena. In an instant, it defeated a hyena and gave to its own kind. The two lionesses that came were also very hungry. It quickly destroys the hyena and enjoys its meal. And starts with the internal battle. The two lionesses actively attack a male lion enjoying the meal. The bait they compete with is the hyena cub. The male lion holds the bait without grasp. The lioness, although covetous, has no other option. Survival in the green forest is extremely difficult. It's even more difficult for injured animals like the hyena in this video. This poor hyena met the lion ambush. The hyena panics and tries to run away. Will a miracle happen to the hyena? The answer is yes. Although the fight injured the hyena on both of its legs, it still saved its life. A lone hyena has appeared in the lion's territory. Its appearance has caught the attention of the lions. A male lion has pioneered to teach this intruder. The hyena wasn't a medium size either, so a fierce battle has ensued. But no matter how strong you are, when you face the lion, the meadow king, they cannot win. A young, immature hyena caught the eye of the fearsome predator of the jungle, the lion. Without using much strength, the adept lion catches the hyena. It uses its usual moves to attack its prey, biting its neck to death. The hyena couldn't resist the lion, and it died. The unlucky hyena entered the territory of the lion, the lord of the jungle. Therefore, the enthusiastic welcome of the home team is inevitable. The hyena is the lion's worst enemy. Through the wildebeest, the lion headed straight for the hyenas. Not only adult hyenas, but even baby hyenas are the targets of lions. The male lion burrows and kills the hyena cub to the helplessness of the parents. The attack on the cubs this time, it takes the lion's revenge against the hyenas. This is the cruelty of the wild natural world. What makes the lions rush forward? It turned out that they had sensed a young hyena born not too long ago. Juveniles are food that many wild animals love. And the lion is no exception. Before this small piece of prey, it does not hesitate to kill it. The lion easily collects the little bait. Lions and hyenas are two natural enemies. They fight solo. Targeting the nearest hyena, the lion rushes to attack. But because the distance was too far, the hyena managed to run away. Following the footprints of the lion, I see the battle has come to an end between the lion and the hyena. No one knows when the incident happened, only seen the lion biting the neck of the hyena. After the lion leaves, the hyena has only half a life left. The lion did not take its life. It was a blessing. But with those wounds, the hyena is also very difficult to continue living. The lion have devised a plan to bring the hyena in. The stupid hyena still moves according to the plan of the lions. It went to the lion lying still as if it was dead. No wonder, this is a conspiracy of the lions. The hyena quickly ran away, followed by the female lions whose speed was even faster than the male lion. The lion's force is increasingly strengthened to chase this bait. But the outcome is still very unpredictable. What is the injured hyena trying to run away from? Even though the hyena gave its prey to the lion. But this greedy lion is still not satisfied and continues to chase the hyena. Luckily, the hyena escaped to its hiding place. A hyena in exchange for a lion is nothing. What about a herd or more than a dozen? Before the fierce attack of the hyena, the lion was defeated. The sudden appearance of the lions completely changed the situation. The original lion was saved. They joined forces to drive away the aggressive hyenas. Because of the food, many animals can slaughter their own kind. But in the dark of night, it's a great time to execute a conspiracy. The hyenas frantically rush to tear each other like sworn enemies. There is no compromise between them. As a result, there were children who were injured, and there were only children who were barely breathing.
The African continent serves as the battleground for wild animals, a place where daily battles for survival unfold, seeking life. Two of the most renowned predator species here are lions versus hyenas, constantly competing on various fronts, eternal foes. Lions overpower hyenas, yet the hyenas also launch assaults on lions. What will be the outcome of the ongoing conflict? During the dry season, food becomes scarce due to the migration of herbivores. It is a rare successful hunt during this time, orchestrated by lions. The presence of hyenas stirs up the atmosphere. With their numerical advantage, the hyena clan aggressively targets the lioness. Scientists suggest that only 3 to 4 hyenas are capable of overpowering a lioness. However, the appearance of a male lion is enough to intimidate the hyena clan. Aware of their insufficient strength, the hyenas swiftly retreat, having devised a meticulous plan to take down the male lion.
But why?
The strength of a lion relies not only on successful hunts, but also on their large numbers. Some lionesses are pregnant. The male lion must yield the prey to the hyenas. As in a fierce battle, hyenas might get injured, but they can scavenge carcasses. Conversely, if lions get injured, it could impair their hunting and fighting abilities. The male lion and the pregnant lioness retreat to a safe place, preparing for significant changes in the future. At the Mare River's edge, hyenas emerge, bearing severe wounds from the recent clash with the bride. Danger lurks everywhere, especially from the lions. Despite the injuries, survival instincts aid the hyena in escaping the lioness's assault. After several months, the hyena cubs are left by their parents to forage on their own. This becomes an opportunity for hunters. The male lions from the majingling pride swiftly secure a light meal at the hyena's den for their midday feast. Hyena attacks often target lionesses. This clan is isolating a lioness to steal her meal. However, a male lion with 7-centimeter long canines arrives, rescuing his lionesses. Ultimately, the lions are safe, but the food falls into the hands of the hyenas. When daytime temperatures soar, carnivorous animals swept to hunting at night. In the darkness, a lion's vision is 6 times more potent than that of a human, aiding in effective nighttime hunting. However, hyenas possess better vision than lions. This makes lions more passive during conflicts and in a bid to protect her cubs. The lioness sustains severe injuries from the hyena's bites. At a small waterhole, the lioness is harassed by some hyenas. Smaller predators, 1.5 times smaller than lions, use their distinct calls to summon additional hyenas for the attack on the lioness. The lioness displays remarkable intelligence, understanding that fleeing would only provoke more aggression from the hyenas. The hyena's assault ceases only when an elephant appears. It could be said that the elephant acts as the savior, rescuing the lioness. The primary cause of the perpetual rivalry between hyenas and lions is food theft. This male lion is harassed by some hyenas as well. Being disrupted during a meal irritates the male lion, prompting a swift attack to drive them away. However, before departing, the hyenas also manage to claim the fortune of the free meal for themselves. In the national park, 2 male lions detected the presence of hyenas due to their distinctive laughing-like calls, capturing their attention. Ready to confront their adversaries, the male lions are always on the brink of attacking. Compared to hyenas, male lions are larger and possess stronger striking force. Indeed, 1 out of the 12 hyenas fell a victim to the lions. The triumph further solidifies the male lion's intimidating stance against the hyenas. The hyena's attacking strategy involves targeting solitary lions for takedown. An unfortunate lioness finds herself cornered, severely wounded by the hyena's bites. Considered among the strongest bites in mammalian species. However, the lioness's roar, audible up to 5 miles away, successfully summons reinforcements, leading to a successful rescue. Right in the national park, the hyenas are in dismay as they've suffered a loss. Losing a member to the attack by a male lion, the grassland king leisurely carries its prey to a safe spot to relish the meal. In lion society, male lions are ousted from prides, becoming nomadic wanderers. These lions band together, forming coalitions and establishing their own empire. Members of this coalition discovered the hyena's den and didn't hesitate to launch an attack. Male lions took down one of the hyenas. Sometimes it is not just a hunt, but a means for male lions to hone their attack skills. Along the road leading to the conservation center, an old lioness is attacked by hyenas. She manages to find a way to flee, but it seems the hyenas are determined not to let go of this prey. The skirmish undoubtedly continues shortly thereafter. The territorial battles among lions can yield grim outcomes. Unfortunately, a young male lion has perished in one such conflict. With their keen sense of smell, hyenas located the lion carcass, a free meal for them. Their objective is to bring the meal back to feed the hungry hyena cubs. In the national park, a young lioness just hunted down a hyena. This marks a milestone in refining her hunting skills. The bite is lodged in the hyena's neck, further proving the lioness' superior capabilities, indicating her potential as a skilled huntress in the pride's future. Lions versus hyenas are two renowned animal species, not only known for their hunting methods, but importantly, as arch rivals, providing fascinating interactions crucial in the wild. Beyond lions versus hyenas, there are many more animal battles awaiting your exploration. Don't take your eyes off the screen, and keep watching the most brutal battles in the wild that we just compiled. On the grassy plains of the Masai Mara Reserve, a python is in the midst of its meal. Notably, the python can swallow the hyena as its prey. Hyenas are typically hunters and are known to bring down much larger prey. But perhaps in this battle with the python, the giant snake is using its body to constrict the hyena, suffocating it. The python's meal will last for several minutes as it completely swallows the hyena. The grassy plains are where zebras typically come to search for food, and it is also a suitable hunting ground for hyenas. However, the predator is often outmatched by zebras, who use their powerful kicks to fend off the hyenas. The zebra's kick carries a force of 3,000 psi, which is potent enough to be fatal. The prey animal quickly flees before it is seriously injured by the herbivore. One of these solitary big cats with a very high hunting success rate is the leopard. It has detected the calls of hyenas from behind the bushes. The hyena mother fled as the leopard had successfully subdued her young. Leopards rarely attack hyenas directly, except when they are engaged in a territorial dispute over a kill. A deep bite from the leopard's long, sharp, nearly 2-inch canines resulted in the hyena's demise. This is a meal for the leopard. Despite being skilled hunters, hyenas become prey when faced with a stronger predator. Known for their scavenging habits, hyenas are in fact skilled hunters. This time, they had a successful hunt, but their meal was interrupted by the attack of a male lion. The king of the savannah caught a hyena with his powerful jaws clamped around its neck. With a formidable bite force of 650 psi, the male lion could potentially sever the hyena's throat, but his comrades arrived to disrupt the lion's efforts and to rescue the hyena. In the end, the hyenas prevailed. The rainy season in Africa does not last too long, and the heavy rains create vast puddles of standing water across the landscape. Young male lions that have recently come of age often leave their pride to search for new territory. This particular young male lion ventured into the territory of its adversaries, the land of hyenas. Immediately, it found itself surrounded for young lions like him, lacking in combat experience. It was a bewildering situation. Hyenas are opportunistic creatures, but this time they were not successful because another male lion arrived to rescue the inexperienced young king. However, mature male lions aren't particularly skilled hunters. In fact, they often resort in scavenging hyena skills. The male lion charged into the midst of a group of hyenas while they were feasting and managed to catch one of them. The lion's powerful jaws closed around the hyena's neck, but its comrades swiftly came to the rescue, freeing their companion from the lion's grasp. The male lion's attack had infuriated the hyenas. They watched closely and immediately surrounded him, their numbers swelling to around 30 individuals. They formed a circle, closing in one of the male lions. However, the male lion was a formidable adversary. He launched a fierce counterattack, breaking through the encircling hyenas and successfully causing one of them to lose its life. This display of strength left the remaining hyenas in fear. Only the male lion departed calmly, leaving the deceased hyena as a stark warning to the hyena clan. Nevertheless, the male lion continued to attack hyenas whenever it detected an adversary. Even baby hyenas didn't escape the attention of the male lions. Up to 85% of the hunts are carried out by the lionesses. But for male lions, the two are proficient hunters. They direct assault into the middle of the buffalo herd, with a single bite to the neck, and the male lion flawlessly completes its hunt. High temperatures aren't ideal for lion hunts, but when opportunity arises, lion seize it. The weight of a lion isn't sufficient to bring down a buffalo. Giving the prey's sharp weapon a pair of horns, moreover, buffaloes are among the few species that can overpower lions. Perhaps the lion should seek another prey for its lunch. A lion pride typically hunts large prey every few days. To sustain themselves, the lionesses hunt more frequently. For a pride that can consist of up to 40 individuals, the lioness reaches maximum speed with 300 feet, and by the time the zebra is subdued, powerful bites of 650 psi have completely overwhelmed the large prey. Simultaneously, lion cubs learn the hunting skills from the lionesses, eventually becoming top-notch hunting machines themselves. On the other hand, even crocodiles, lionesses always know how to control and easily overpower them. When the deep water is too far for the crocodile, it is also a disadvantage as it limits their ability to escape. Besides the prey species on the savannah vying for food with lions, there is another bird specialized in scavenging, looking for a share of the lion's free meal. Vultures frenzy around the carcass, irritating the male lion. Disrupted during the meal, the male lion executed a skill of attack rarely seen in other encounters. It was a warning attack by the male lion, letting the vultures exactly know who truly rules this land. Lions are apex predators with attack and hunting skills that can overpower any prey. Beyond lions, there are many other animal battles waiting for you to explore. Don't take your eyes off the screen and keep watching the most brutal battles in the wild that we've just compiled. The enmity between lions and hyenas is fierce, and male lions will attack hyenas whenever they cross paths. One hyena was napping in the middle of the day when it was suddenly assaulted by a male lion. The lion's bite resulted in the hyena's spinal cord being severed, leading to its demise. This incident left a haunting impression on the other hyenas. Competition in the wild is relentless. Hyenas had just stolen a leopard's meal, but they found themselves in trouble with wild dogs. The wild dog pack, being larger in number, cornered the hyena and launched successive attacks. The hyena was injured and unable to fend off the wild dogs, but in the end, the hyenas managed to retain their meal. In another scenario, the hyena faced an unrelenting attack from wild dogs. Wild dogs have a bite force comparable to hyenas as they target the rear, making it difficult for the adversary to counterattack. However, the hyena eventually managed to escape, but the injuries it sustained could make its survival in the wild more challenging. In Kruger, hyenas are in predicament with wild dogs. These highly successful African hunters aim to turn hyenas into a meal while the mother is tending to her sick and young offspring. If it wasn't for the intervention of the male hyena, the wild dog's plan might have indeed succeeded. Hyenas are skilled hunters and fighters, but the dangers of the wild can never be predicted. That's the law of survival in nature. Beyond hyenas, there are many other animal battles waiting for you to explore. Don't take your eyes off the screen and keep watching the most brutal battles in the wild that we just compiled. However, the hyena's innate scavenging behavior remained unchanged. They craved food above all else. Hyena raids could involve dozens of members. And conflicts arose when lions could no longer tolerate these disturbances. While lionesses might concede their prey to the hyenas, the presence of a male lion instilled fear in the hyenas, compelling them to retreat. However, the idea of hyenas giving up was something that never occurred. They organized another scavenging attempt, but this time with fewer members. Lionesses still tried to drive away the hyenas, but they were outnumbered by the hyenas. The brief chaos came to an end when a lioness had to retreat to a tree, relinquishing the meal to the hyenas. When it comes to long-standing rivals, lions and hyenas represent one of the most iconic examples. A male lion finds himself surrounded by a pack of hyenas, numbering several dozens individuals. Hyenas take turns launching attacks on the male lion, delivering bites with pressures of up to 1,000 psi. However, the king of the savannah demonstrates his strength by subduing one hyena from the pack. The hyenas haven't managed to harm the male lion, but they have lost one of their own. The male lion proceeds to eat his meal in front of the watching hyenas. He asserts his dominance and instills fear in his adversaries, proving who's the true victor. Curiosity always comes with consequences. A young male lion ventured into unfamiliar territory, but he mistakenly entered the hyena's domain. He found himself surrounded, lacking combat experience. The hyenas bewildered the young male lion and overwhelmed them with their attacks. The roars of the young male lion attracted another male. When the second male lion appeared, the hyenas realized their odds of success were low and swiftly fled before they could be subdued. One afternoon, near the Malachi Dam in Johannesburg, the mature lions of the pride succeeded in a hunt. Both male lions and lioness joined in this grand pursuit, utilizing their 2-inch long fangs and attacking the hippo. Though hippos are known for their ferocity and possess powerful jaws against the hungry lions, the hippo failed to defend itself. With such a sizable prey, the lions wouldn't need to hunt for the next few days, and the lion cubs eagerly awaited the return with the evening meal. temperature in Africa remain among the highest globally. The lions rarely appear for hunts during the day. However, this time also marks scarcity in food, prompting lions to seize any opportunity to hunt. Lionesses lurk amidst bushes, meticulously closing in the oryx. They must maintain utmost silence because oryx have acute hearing. A slight error in the lioness's approach resulted in an incomplete plan, and the oryx promptly defended itself. Look at those sharp horns. If the lioness were injured by them, it might lose its hunting ability forever. Moreover, lions cannot endure high temperatures, forcing them to abandon this prey. The hunt will continue anyway. After a period of drought, the southern plain received rainfall, triggering a massive wildebeest migration that invigorated the pride. The lioness prepared and sought the weakest link among the wildebeest herd. Running was the wildebeest's sole defense against the lioness, but traps became the perfect weapon for the hunters to secure their evening meal. No doubt remained. The lioness completed its task for the day, strengthening the pride with this 500-kilogram spray. Meanwhile, the average weight of each lion is 270 kilograms. A lioness named Nyata, who wasn't hunted for about 2 weeks, seized the pleasant weather today to spend hours searching for lunch. Nyata closed in on a warthog, accelerating to 65 kilometers per hour, a perfect prelude to a successful hunt. This prey marked the end of days of hunger, bringing joy to the lion cubs as they received protein alongside their mother's milk. Nature bestows upon hunters an immense amount of food during times of famine, yet it also deals a cruel hand to the prey in Africa. It is a miraculous onslaught when the hunting machines target a baby elephant. Lionesses utilize their 2-inch long fangs for this meal. Each adult lion consumes around 7 kilograms of food every day, and a 1-ton elephant can sustain the pride for literally several days. With that victory, the hyenas gained even more confidence, and they continued to seek out lions' hunting grounds. By any means possible, the hyenas did what it took to secure their share for this free meal. According to scientists, it takes about 3 to 6 hyenas to overpower a lioness, and it requires double that number to subdue a male lion. Only when the male lion is fully satiated can other species approach its food. Hence, most of the hyena scavenging attempts are directed towards lionesses. However, lionesses are incredibly powerful. They chase after hyena groups and inflict injuries on some with bites that can exert pressure up to 650 psi. While hyenas may not always die from these attacks, the wounds are severe, enough to make their survival in the wild a challenging endeavor. Ultimately, when it comes to lions, they hold a significant guard against hyenas. They strike wherever they encounter them. Surprisingly, after most of these attacks, lions often do not consume the hyena flesh. Instead, they view it as a combat and hunting exercise. And in most cases, lions emerge victorious from these encounters.
Even for a large and strong prey, such as the wild boar, a tiger faces difficulty in taking it down. The tiger moves cautiously towards the prey, its natural agility making it undetectable. And with lightning speed, the tiger successfully grabs hold of the wild boar. A fatal bite seals the success of this hunting venture for the tiger. The death of the wild boar once again proved the strength of this king of the jungle. In a hunting expedition, speed and focus are always two key factors that lead to success for the predator. With its target in sight, the tiger swiftly pounces and successfully catches a small deer. However, due to the young tiger's strength, the deer is not yet fully killed. Nevertheless, this is the first achievement that the young tiger has made, also marking the first prey in his hunting career. A seasoned hunter is always cautious with every step. Each step of this tiger is so light that the small deer cannot detect it. And of course, the hunt has been successful. The winner deliciously enjoys its meal. However, how can it share this meal with any other tiger? To protect the food, a fight between tigers is inevitable. On this withered grassland, the fierce battle between two tigers is unfolding. Despite being exhausted, neither of them is willing to give up. It seems to be a territorial fight, and the loser might become the reward for the victor. The tigers are waiting for good prey to fill their stomachs. This bear has fallen within their sight. The hunting begins. The young bear is no match for the tigers. It is quickly taken down, bitten and torn apart. The tiger pack has succeeded in their hunt. The bear is dead, and the tigers slowly enjoy their feast.
Although the combat and hunting experience are advantageous for lions, their pack lifestyle is also a weakness compared to tigers. Lions often engage in a chase and encircle their prey, whereas tigers predominantly stalk and pounce, characterized by a sudden surprise attack. Tigers do not require the support of others, and this is an advantage for them when facing lions. According to the Smithsonian Institution, tigers have an advantage in fighting lions, and they will win. Tigers are said to be stronger, tougher, and more aggressive than lions. Many other studies by scientists also confirm that tigers won against lions. However, every argument has mixed opinions. Many other assertions claim that the lion wins the hand to fight with the tiger. A TV show broadcast on the Discovery Channel revolves around hypothetical wars of animals. Experts have an opinion that lions win when fighting Bengal tigers. Circus performance coaches give the same opinion. In general, each species has its own unique strengths and depends on circumstances, body structure, health of each species, combat experience, and fighting ability to be able to win the war. It is impossible to judge one-sidedly. Do you think tiger or lion will win against each other? Let us know what you think.
The hunter's greed knows no bounds. While this pride had enough food for a week, once the lioness detected a new prey, it immediately shifted into hunting mode. At a close distance with no cover, it was only when Dakota's view was obstructed beneath the water hole that the lioness had a chance to attack. This was the perfect moment, initiating a sprint, a leap, and a grab. Seamless actions were key to success, and with this, another week passed without the lioness needing to hunt. The largest natural adversaries lions face are hyenas. These opportunistic scavengers often engage in theft from lions, prompting the grassland kings to retaliate whenever encountered. The counterattack by 2 male lions against a pack of 12 hyenas became a haunting experience for the hyenas. One of them met its demise under the sharp jaws of a male lion. Territory is sacrosanct. A leopard nearly paid with its life when it mistakenly entered the territory of lions. Only when the leopard resisted and saw aggression as the best defense did it manage to escape the lion's grip. But in this instance, the cheetah couldn't match the agility of the leopard. The male lion's ambush turned the cheetah into a new addition to their list of prey. One-third of Earth's surface lacks water. The marsh cats adept at adapting to various habitats are present in this desert region. Hunting here isn't straightforward. The oryx, relying on acute hearing, successfully evaded the lioness' claws. However, another trap was set. It was a giant prey with 2-meter-long legs. The lioness had to work as a team for success. But he faced trouble as a kick could be fatal. This marked one of 3 failed hunts for the lions. And finally, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel if you truly enjoyed this video, and turn on your notifications bell so you do not miss out on any of our upcoming wild videos. See you again.